we'll be going over how to find correlations and covariance in R. So, in our data set that we've loaded, we have some data on the number of books that students have read. Each of these rows represents one student. We have columns representing the number of books that they've read, the days of attendance in class, and their grade on a most recent exam, let's say. So, we're going to run covariance and correlation to see if any of these variables are related to one another. So, the function for covariance in R is just COV. And then you type the name of the data frame and the column that you are wanting to find covariance between. So the name of our data is data, and we're trying to find if there's covariance between books and days of attendance. So we run this line, and we find that their covariance is 2.71. We'll do the same for books and grades, and we find that their covariance is a bit higher. And we'll do the same for attendance and grades, and find that that covariance is very high. Next, we'll do correlations, and the code for correlation R is just COR, and then the same thing as we did with covariance. You just type the name of the data frame and the names of the columns that you're trying to find the correlations between. So, we found a pretty moderate correlation between books and number of days in attendance in school, a slightly higher correlation between books and grades, and a tad bit of a lower correlation between attendance and grades. Now, remember that when we were going over correlation in the PowerPoint lecture, a positive value for a correlation indicates that these values move in the same direction. As one increases, so does the other. So it makes sense, for example, that as days of attending school increases, grade would also increase. And that is how we find covariance and correlations in R.